Hey everyone, and happy Monday. It's your friend Ryan Rolfe with the dsmSOLD team at Keller Williams Legacy Group here in Des Moines. And it was a beautiful weekend if you were out. I saw a lot of people putting up their Christmas lights or their holiday lights, I should say. And yeah, let's talk about what happened in the real estate market. So I skipped the past few weeks with the holiday. There was not a lot that happened the last week during Thanksgiving, the typical Thanksgiving break. We had a low number of new listings come on the market, which is expected. So I wanted to jump back in this week since it's a more typical week. And we saw 92 new homes come on the market. 66 homes went into pending or under contract status, meaning they accepted an offer. And 126 homes sold over this past weekend, so sold and closed. Total active inventory as of last night was 2,992 homes. So we're just under 3,000. We did get over 3,000, closer to 3,100 back a few weeks ago. And so inventory coming down right now doesn't mean that, hey, it's going to continue to go down. This is all pretty typical for the time of year with the Christmas and other holidays coming. We're likely going to see inventory continue to kind of stay right around where it is. One of the things that could potentially change that is interest rates with what's been going on with inflation, even though the interest rate is not directly tied to the Federal Reserve. There was that big Federal Reserve rate hike in October, November, and rates went into 7%, if you remember that, 7%. Now we are actually starting to see rates in the high 5s to mid 6s, depending on the loan product. So will likely continue to, more than likely, I would anticipate see rates in probably the 6s into 2023, maybe high 5s as we've seen as well. It will ultimately depend on what happens with the economy. However, that's good news for folks that are looking to buy. It does help a little bit to have even a slightly lower rate. Makes up for more buying power for those buyers that are looking. Ultimately, right now, if you're buying, you're looking for something that's comfortable payment-wise as it stands, and we're always focused on payment first. And then ultimately, you can always refinance. If you love the house, you can refinance down the road when rates go down, and guess what? That's good for you. That means lower interest rate. One of the things that a lot of buyers are doing right now, or a lot of sellers are even offering, is something called a 2-1 buy down, where the seller or the buyer is paying for a temporary buy down. So 2% the first year, 1% the second year, and then the third year it goes back to the normal, whatever the normal rate was. You have to qualify at that normal rate and what that normal payment would be after the 2 years. However, that can be a great option to save you some money. And ultimately, if something happens within that 2 years and you can refinance into a lower rate, guess what? That's even better. So that's an option if you are out there looking to buy. So feel free to reach out if you'd like to talk more about that. And then, of course, if you're selling, it's really important, that we're staging your home, doing high quality photos, and then doing the activities to help market your home. It's likely not going to sell in an hour or 24 hours or maybe even 72 hours. And it depends on the price point ultimately and how you price it compared to the competition. But what we are seeing is that the marketing activities that we do are coming back kind of pre-pandemic to what we were doing. A lot more open houses, doing social media marketing, and having good photos and staging is key because everybody starts online. So if you've got questions about what's going on in the market, or if there's any information or resources that we can help you with, feel free to reach out. I would love to be a resource in any way that I can, and our team would love to help you. Thanks, everyone. Have a good week. Bye.